The Bitcoin pattern is back, and this isn't a small pattern because if you look at the history of Bitcoin, that is where the bear market bottoms were formed and the next rally towards the upside started for Bitcoin. The USDT dominance is signaling the next move for Bitcoin on the lower time frame, and the next trading setup is already forming for Bitcoin, and I will deep dive into those trading setups in today's video. But first of all, I would really appreciate you guys to follow me over on X, and most importantly to subscribe over on my YouTube channel and like this daily update video if you love those daily update videos. And let's dive right away into the content for now, because on a longer term time frame we are seeing a massive retest for Bitcoin. Right here, what we saw in the history of Bitcoin is that we have been blowing the top off in 2017. Bitcoin saw a massive correction afterwards, but like I mentioned in earlier videos, it is really important for Bitcoin to clear those tops. Why? Everyone is buying above those tops, and every order that has been not filled from of those tops needs to get filled afterwards. So everyone is screaming Bitcoin will go up at all-time highs, but eventually we need to retest the all-time high before the next rally towards the upside could start. That is something we have been seeing in 2017 as well, and after that the perfect retest was filled and all the price action has been cleared for Bitcoin, and that was the exact reason why the Bitcoin bottom was in, and the exact moment Bitcoin started to rally towards the upside. We have been creating a double top right now, which is even more concerning for Bitcoin to retest it back than in 2017. We have been breaking out of it, and right now we have been the first top has been retested right over here, so that was already cleared. But those double top retests didn't come for Bitcoin unless today, because we have been crushing the move towards the downside exactly towards this double top pattern, and right now we are retesting that double top perfectly on Bitcoin, and this is the exact same case we have been seeing in 2017, and after that the Bitcoin rally started towards the upside. One thing to notice is that it only took approximately 6 to 9 months for Bitcoin to bottom out and the next rally towards the upside get started. Right now I think something near is about to happen for Bitcoin. I don't think we will see a massive spike in the upcoming weeks here for Bitcoin towards the upside after this retest. I really do think that the Bitcoin bottom is near to be in around those prices, but it could be also take some time for Bitcoin to develop the bottom and start the next rally towards the upside. So of course we can see a little bit more downside, and I'm never gonna tell you that Bitcoin isn't going down lower from of this point, but I really think that we are close to a bottom, and if you buy your Bitcoin here, I think in the upcoming 2 weeks, in the upcoming months and years, this is exactly the moment to buy your Bitcoin, and I think you will be profitable if you buy your Bitcoin at this pace around those prices in the upcoming months and years. If we look at such a lower time frame, because we, of course, predicting Bitcoin in a longer time frame is a little bit easier, but it will also take time for Bitcoin to develop a bottom and to start the next rally towards the upside. So of course, on the shorter time frame, we really want to predict Bitcoin as well, and we really want to anticipate on the next moves for Bitcoin. We have been doing pretty good lately with the community, but right now I'm gonna have a look at the USDT dominance. This is a really important chart for Bitcoin. Why? This means the percentage of the whole crypto market is in stablecoins. If this chart goes up, Bitcoin usually goes down. What does this mean? People are swapping their crypto back into stablecoins, and that means that will cause a dump in the crypto markets, and that's exactly what we have been seeing in the past few months on Bitcoin and on the USDT dominance. So right now you want to see this chart going down. That means that the stablecoins are flowing back into crypto, which will lead for a pump in crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. Right now, what we have been seeing, to be really honest, on the lower time frame, we have been ranging for a while here, which is perfectly fine. Yesterday, 2 days ago on Monday, I took a really nice trade towards the upside for Bitcoin. That was the exact point right over here where I longed Bitcoin from off the bottom towards the top side. No one was longing the market from off that point because that was this trade from off the liquidity right over here. No one was bullish in the market and I took a long trade towards the upside. But right now the next move is already loading because what we have been seeing is a range quite long for the USDT dominance. We have been ranging in this white box here, but right now we broke out of it and we were perfectly retesting the lower side of this range right now. And this is usually a perfect breakout and retest for the USDT dominance. We perfectly retested the lower side of the range. What does this mean? That I'm not concerned that Bitcoin will go, the USDT dominance will go up to the upside of the range, and that will cause for Bitcoin to see a little bit of a retest. I think we can see an increasement of the USDT dominance towards the top side of the range. If we look at structure-wise, it really can be that the USDT dominance will break out once again towards old highs right over here at the 8.5%. That will cause a new lower low for Bitcoin, and that will be not a really good case. So for now, I expect a little pullback on the USDT dominance towards at least the top side of the range, and we can expect maybe a higher move towards the upside. And this also defines the next move for Bitcoin, because that means that Bitcoin will probably go down towards $65,000 before seeing a chance to go up. Right here, if we broke down back into this range, we broke towards the downside, we took liquidity and Bitcoin pumped back into this range. And that is exactly what we wanted to see. Right now, like I said, the USDT dominance will probably go up even more. That will mean that Bitcoin is going down. On that retest, there is a high possibility chance to long Bitcoin towards the top side of the range. So these are the zones. I am looking for long trades that is approximately at the $65,000 and at the $64,500. Within this range in the green box, I am looking for a structure change towards the upside for Bitcoin to long the next major move towards the top side of the range. That trade would probably look something like this, and I will trade the move towards the upside. It is really important to also look at the USDT dominance. Like I said, there is a possibility that the USDT dominance will go up even more and even make a new high here, and that will cause for a new lower low on Bitcoin. But I am looking for a little retest here for Bitcoin, because we have been massively pumping towards the upside, and that was the exact trade I took and shared in the live in the free community. And right now I'm waiting and anticipating on a little pullback before longing the market once again. If Bitcoin don't get a reaction from off this point, I'm not longing the market, and I'm waiting for a new lower low and a structure to be created to long the next move towards the upside. Right now I'm not shorting Bitcoin because the structure for me isn't really clear. Also here on the USDT dominance, it is a really high possibility chance that we will pump towards the top side of the range and still move towards the downside for the USDT dominance. So for me, retest and long the market. If something unfolds in the market, you will be the first one to notice. If you join my free Telegram group with the first link in the description, it's completely free. And I'm giving pure alpha in those groups, all trading setups, etc. It's completely free, and we have been printing in the last few months here. So please make sure to join it with the first link in the description. And of course, it's really important to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, because I discuss every single time the daily trade setups in my daily update video. So if you follow me over on YouTube, you will never miss a daily update video ever again, and also not a trading setup ever again. If you want to trade those moves by yourself, please make sure to do it on a safe and trusted exchange. And if you want to trade purely crypto, please make sure to sign up on Maxi through the third link in the description. And if you want to trade the whole financial markets here over on Simple FX, so you want to trade stocks, commodities, crypto, forex, etc., this is the best all-in-one platform you can trade on. So please make sure to sign up on Simple FX through the second link in the description if you want to trade the whole financial market in one interface. Also, if you look at some on-chain data, what we actually can see, and this is pretty exciting to see, is that the Coinbase Premium just flipped positive once again. And this is for the first time in 6 weeks that the Coinbase Premium is back above the zero line. And this matters because the Coinbase Premium measures the price difference between Bitcoin on the Coinbase USD spot and the offshore exchanges. And this is really positive. And this signals usually that the stronger US spot demand will come back to Bitcoin. Institutional sized buying pressure is coming back once again, and a real capital is entering back into crypto. And that's not only derivatives, but it's pure spot volume, and that is exactly what you want to see, because this could lead for ETF inflows and momentum continuation on Bitcoin. This is a really good signal for Bitcoin, and that is also the reason why I still want to long Bitcoin from off this point if we see a clear retest. I think if we see that retest, that is the perfect chance to long Bitcoin towards the upside, and also USDT dominance will reject the top side of this range, and we will look for a further move towards the downside on the USDT dominance and a further move towards the upside on Bitcoin here. And that is the exact plan I am planning to trade here over on Bitcoin. Ending with that, I would really appreciate you guys to follow me over on X and to subscribe over on my YouTube channel if you never want to miss a daily crypto update video ever again. And you can always join my free trading community with the first link in the description. And I will see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.